one of the movies that Marvel has in production right now is, of course, the new Shang-Chi. And everybody's been very, very excited about it. However, and unfortunately, the director, Destin, he apparently started feeling a little bit ill. And they're saying, oh, it is most likely he does not have COVID-19. But he was extra concerned because he just has a newborn baby right now. And he's like, he went tomorrow and says, I'd like to actually go and get tested and isolate myself while I'm doing it. And Marvel was like, you do that. So Marvel has halted production, at least temporarily, on first unit production. Now, the articles that have been, this is of course come to us from the Hollywood Reporter, they go on to say that second unit production is ongoing. So they're going to continue on with second unit production, and all the post-production work that had already begun, they're going to keep working as well. It's just the primary first unit that is going to be on kind of hiatus for a little bit, probably in as much they say maybe up to a week. So it could be just a couple of days, might be up to a week. So now we're seeing movies that are waiting to be released getting affected, shows and some things that were supposed to start production getting affected. And now we're also seeing movies that are in the midst of production getting affected. Of course, the Elvis biopic that Tom Hanks was a part of and shooting for, that production's obviously been put on hold as well. So the hope here is that he's going to test fine, just like they're expecting him to test fine. And then once he tests fine, they're going to be able to complete the movie and keep moving on with that. Rob, I know this is a movie that, it's a Marvel film. A lot of people are excited. You've been particularly excited about Shang-Chi. Why have you been that excited about this particular movie? And do you think they're going to be able to wrap this thing up, or do you think this could face further delays?
I'm a huge fan of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. The Paul Gulacy, one of my favorite artists, who was on that book in the 70s. I love that run. Doug Mensch went from that into Moon Knight. I'm just a huge fan of the character. It's a really interesting character because in the 70s, Marvel actually licensed characters from other mediums, and Fu Manchu was one of them, Conan the Barbarian was one of them. And the original origin of Shang-Chi is that Fu Manchu is his dad. Of course, they got rid of that. But my main man, Tony Leung, one of my favorite Chinese actors, that man he's like, if I could be a Chinese dude, I'd want to be Tony Leung. He's so cool. He was a John Woo's Hard Boiled. He was in The Mood for Love as the romantic lead. He wore awesome linen suits, living in Hong Kong in the 60s, man. I want to be that dude. He is in Shang-Chi. I can't wait. More American audiences are going to fall in love with that guy. I got a man crush on Tony Leung. I have since he was in Hard Boiled as an undercover operative, and he was going up against Chow Yun-Fat's Tequila. Man, I love that dude, and he's in Shang-Chi. What's not to love, dude? Come on. Tony Leung, my man.
Aaron, when you look at this, obviously, hey, newborn babies is as good of a reason as any to put
Absolutely.
production. And I really admire the fact that Marvel was just like, hey, yeah, you put your kid, your family first, blah, blah. Do you think they're going to be able to just keep moving forward now once this part is done, or do you foresee there being more delays, or how do you think this might shake out?
Well, given the fact that they're continuing to do second unit production, that actually gives us a good reason to feel positive about this moving forward. And I'm hoping and assuming that Marvel is going to take the necessary precautions, allowing people to get tested if they need to, maybe even providing tests for the second unit crew, being very cautious. And they're going to go above and beyond to make sure that people are staying safe if they're going to continue having them work. And I think that everybody seems to be making the right decisions in this, and good for him for doing what's best for his family, and also good for Marvel for not only understanding that, but also saying we're going to be able to continue doing these other parts of the project as well and keeping everyone safe.
All right, guys, question is, were you surprised to hear about this? Do you think maybe they should have just had somebody else direct while he's getting things? Do you think it's good that they paused production? Do you think they're going to have any more delays? Jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. All right, guys.